Hey, Vice Pres, you be sure to keep that promise with your sister. Got it? Yeah, it's a promise. Don't forget it. I hope, with what little remains of my ego, that your efforts pay off. Don't give up the fight.
The ideal was relocated. Was it his authority? Stop. You understand, don't you? Dr. Kakeru isn't with us any longer.
What's wrong? Why does everyone look so sad? What were you guys talking about? Huh? Oh, come on! Don't make jokes like that! I went to all the trouble of getting you a gift, but I won't give it to you until you quit kidding around. So seriously, what happened?
You're all here, I see. It would seem I force yet another painful burden upon you, Vice President. Dr. Kakeru's remains have been taken care of, courtesy of the Academy.
Huh?
It is most regrettable. Even if he was the pact-bearer of greed, there's no denying that he has contributed much to the Academy as a doctor. It may not have been his intention, but many lives were spared thanks to him rewinding time. In exchange, however, we have lost a truly precious person. This development has been all too grave, but while I would like to take the time to grieve... Vice President, Mr. Date, Miss Tsurugadai. Only 3 pact bearers remain, the 3 in the true student council. Harsh as the truth may be, if we wish to resolve the anomalies in this academy, your ideals must be shattered as well.
Bullshit.
How truly lamentable. You do realize your authority is strong enough to kill a man, no?
Yet you brushed it off like it was nothing. We already know. Your authority lets you manipulate existence. You're an aberrant pact bearer, like Mr. VP.
Me, a pact bearer? Did Dr. Kakeru tell you that? I didn't expect you all to be so crass. If you knew the truth, you really should have said so sooner. I wouldn't have needed to keep up this farce.
Bastard! Damn force field!
As you so astutely determined, this is the power of the Demon of Woe. It is an aberration, much like the Vice President's vanity. Creating existence, erasing it, controlling a target, altering their very being. It's really quite convenient. It's an impressive ability, to be sure. Even the authority of greed can't match it. But I prefer not to use my power if I can avoid it, so as not to create more distortions in the world. I would like to apologize, not just to you, Pact Bearers, but to you, Miss Aikawa and Hinata, and you as well, Shinya. It would appear I have caused your trust in me to fade. For that, I am sorry. I refrain from using my power for my own self-interest. It is merely the final line of defense for the Academy. As you surmised, the barrier is indeed my doing. Defeat me, and it will disappear, allowing you to leave the Academy. But is that the right thing to do? As Pact Bearers, you would spread the mist, causing chaos wherever you go. I strongly suggest that you all reconsider. If you decide to fight me, leave the Academy, and upset the balance of the world without a care for the chaos you'll sow, then you had best prepare yourselves. I urge you all to make the best decisions for yourselves and for the world. That includes you, Shinya. And one more thing. Thanks to your efforts, all the other Pact Bearers are gone. The majority of the Academy is now safe. There is no need for the true Student Council anymore. As such, you are hereby disbanded.
Dr. Kakeru. He's dead?
Intermission! Dust.
I would like to be left alone for a bit. I need some time to sort out the situation. I will be returning to the library for the time being.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to be sticking with Sora for a while. Her powers, what happened with Dr. Kakeru, it all came as a shock. It's given me a lot to think about. But in the end, I have faith that what she's doing is right.
There's something I have to accomplish. That's the whole reason I got this power. If Sora's the cause of the barrier, then that makes my choice easy. All I have to do is fight her and win. I hate to do this to you, especially with everything that's happening, but I'm gonna be bailing from here on out. I know what I have to do now.
The Academy's still in turmoil thanks to the mist and the barrier. But at least there's no pact bearers this time. I'm going to head to the student council room. It seems this timeline is doing all right without Kurama. We were ordered to disband the TSC after all. I just need some time to take my mind off of things right now.
Hey. Sorry for not believing you earlier. I didn't realize how hard everyone had it. I just didn't want to let you go through this by yourself. We're all upset. I can't just sit around and cry when nobody else can afford to. Everyone's gone off on their own now. If you guys ended up turning against each other, I don't know what I'd do. What do you think? I thought you'd say that. You're kind and caring. And so are Ryotaro and Kokoro. None of you would want to hurt anyone. I'm sure you guys wouldn't be any danger outside of the Academy. Can't we convince Miss Sora and Shinya of that? On the other hand, Kokoro doesn't seem to care too much about her power. Maybe you could convince Ryotaro not to use his either. What do you think? You should talk with everyone in the TSC. I'm sure they'd be willing to listen to you. Oh, and by the way, have you lost weight recently? Well, you do have amnesia. There's no way you'd remember. Sorry, that was a weird question, I know. Forget I mentioned it. Hey, sorry. If you... I thought I'm sure you... On the other... Kokoro, what do you... I'm sure... Oh... Have you... Well, there's... Sorry, forget I...
Oh, Vice President. My mistake. Former Vice President. Have you made your decision? Are you certain about that? Do you know why Miss Sarugadai and Mr. Date formed their pacts in the first place? Only a person with a powerful ego and a strong wish can form a pact with a demon. That wish could be dangerous, you know. And even if it isn't, the mist and distortions they cause by being pact bearers are dangerous enough. As was the case with Dr. Kakeru. They may not pose a threat now, but you never know what might happen in the future. My stance, the Academy's stance, will not change. The barrier will remain until all of the pact bearers are gone. Shinya is in agreement with me. Isn't that right?
What Sora's saying makes sense. Please, don't make the wrong decision.
I hope to receive a positive response from you too, or even a neutral one, so long as you comply. Whatever you do, try not to make a choice we'll all regret.
I would appreciate some patience. I haven't had enough time to think things over. Or did you need something? Me? You wouldn't want to fight me, would you? Likewise. I don't mind hanging up my hat, so to speak. I have no intention of fighting Miss Sora or Ryotaro, for now. But I doubt either of them will change their minds. And then there's Yoru, our uncontrolled variable. Therefore, I cannot relinquish my power just yet. I would prefer to avoid combat, but if you, Chio, or Nozomi find yourselves in danger, I will aid you. As you are well aware, I wish for nothing more than safety and security.
What's up, Mr. VP? Yeah? I figured you weren't out on a casual stroll. So, what is it? Man, where is this coming from? You talking about you and me, or me and the Dean? Not that it matters. If our goals conflict, and neither of us steps down, we'll just have to fight. After all, the word conflict comes from the Latin roots for strike and together. If you plan on trying to stop me, be my guest. I've been ready to square off with you since the moment we met. And if we do, we'll settle things fair and square. But you know, maybe you and me could... Never mind. Forget it. Think it over real carefully. Do what your heart tells you, and you won't have any regrets. It's your life after all.
I see you've returned, though that's nothing new. On the desk is a letter from Chio to you.
Hey, your sister was asking me where your class was. Man, she's just a middle schooler. Sucks she had to get mixed up in all of this mess. Huh? You half asleep or something? It's on the first floor, near the back.
How pathetic of me, at the least, that way.
Annihilate! Here I go. Together as one! Rise!
Too slow. Fruitless. Fruitless. Here I go. Together as one. Deploy! Nice. Right! You too slow. By your command.
Get ready.
By your command. Heed my thanks. Deploy! Here I go. I leave it to you. Acknowledged.
Get ready.
How enticing. The madness. It's in your hands. Spineless.
Sleep well.
No way. This can't be. No.
your sister. She's... I'm sorry, but you need to listen. I couldn't save her, and I'll never forgive myself for it. But please, you have to listen. There's nothing we could have done. Chio was already dead when you brought her in. She had been, for a while. Hey, are you okay?
Chio's dead. From the shock.
Chio? No. No, it can't.
Time you need. Push it. Long as it takes.
The other... without mist. Hers at fault. Deserved to... Still,
Sorry about... Invented the... big coward. Bear's... evil.
Such a good student. Victim. Regrettable. We will... remains... him, Roneko? Of course. Perchi... Hugo.
All too trap. Assured, I will... deserves.
Hey, Vice Pres. I thought you said you were going to protect her. Don't you dare break your promise, no matter what. Keep up the fight. Don't let this world get the best of you.
And here I feared you'd fall back into fragile facadehood. That Chio got caught in this mess. Even I rue that fact, I confess. The reversal of time has disposed of the mist, and yet the distortions have yet to desist. They're piling up with no sign of suspension in the tiny confines of this pocket dimension. The other world called with no mist, undeterred, for the border between the realms have blurred. The distortions won't just go away, as much as you'd prefer it that way. But disable the barrier and the distortions will disseminate, decreasing their density. Do so, and the danger will dissipate. Method aside, the barrier must go away, lest the distortions claim even more lives as prey. I'm sure you wouldn't raise an objection to me giving a hint in the right direction. What you make of that little clue is up to fate, as well as you.
Are you all right? Huh. I understand. Miss Sora and Mr. Yugo are making sure Chio's attended to. But we can't have a funeral for her until the barrier's gone. I wanted to share something with you. It was recorded on Chio's phone. Take a listen, once you've had some time to recover. Everyone in the TSC came to check on you while you were unconscious. Why don't you go let them know how you're doing? You see... You should be fine now. Here's your medicine. Make sure you don't over...
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I've been sick ever since I was little. I know you've always worried about me. I know how I am. You always took care of me. You loved me. And despite that, no. Never mind. I'm glad I had a brother like you. We made a promise. For after everything went back to normal. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't stay with you longer. It's strange. I feel cold, but warm. It's so dark and quiet. Listen. Thank you for caring about me. I love you. I'm proud to call myself your sister. I always will be. Help the others. Protect them. Don't give in to the chaos. Don't let it corrupt you. I know. I was never a good sister. But I'm glad that you loved and cared for me anyway. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I wish we
Who is it? Leave me alone. Huh? Come in, then. I'm sorry. I should have done better. Been better. Then Shio wouldn't have had to die. I can't live with myself. When Dr. Kakeru died, I ran away from the TSC and locked myself in here. If I'd stayed, if I'd worked together with Chio, then maybe none of this would have happened. Or rather, maybe I could have died in her place. You're wrong. It's not your fault. It never would have come to this if I hadn't lost sight of my purpose in life. Putting myself on the line for another. If I'd been able to live the way she did, then even I could have had a purpose. But I gave in to my fears and ran away. In the end, I couldn't achieve anything. I thought faking it would be enough, but I couldn't even do that much. I had a best friend who I really respected. I always wanted to be like her. But I was a coward. Weak. I had no purpose, no value in life. If I were anything like her, I would have been able to devote myself to others like she did. Maybe then my life would have held meaning. Maybe then my life would have had some hope. But I've always been the cowardly Nozomi. I could never hope to become a saint like her. Sorry. I know you don't care about any of this. I just wanted to give you a proper apology. That's why I let you in. I know what I did can't be forgiven. You should just forget about me.
The damsel drowns in a deluge of despair. And yet, if you wish to be entangled in Nozomi's fate, if you wish to step into her heart, then find your determination. Bring your ego to bear. The road of fate thins like a waning tide. There won't be much room to walk by your side.
Oh. Are you all right? I apologize. That was an insensitive question. You are obviously hurting. Why are you here? Did Dr. Shironeko tell you? There's no need to thank me. I'm glad we could speak one final time. We've had many unexpected occurrences. I thought for sure you would blame me. For what happened to Chio. I contributed to the distortions that claimed her, after all. I am a pact bearer. I hurt someone important to you. I caused you harm and insecurity. I am sorry. Thank you. You are truly kind. I did a lot of thinking while you were unconscious, and I finally understand now. I can never truly be safe or secure. I will end up hurting someone no matter how hard I try otherwise. That is simply the way I am. The question, then, remains. How can I not hurt anyone? How can I not be hurt by anyone? After much contemplation, I have come upon the only solution. I seek to make this wish of mine come true. In order to do so, I cannot relinquish my pact. I am sorry. And so, because of that, I cannot remain by your side any longer. If I hope to fulfill this wish of mine, it is best that I do so on my own. That is the only way. Goodbye.
The Scholar of Sloth seeks seclusion, I see. She seems steadfast in sticking to her strikingly solitary ego. Well, you heard full well what Kokoro said, but what do you plan to do instead? Whatever the case, if you wish to be entangled in Kokoro's fate, to stand beside her and tread the same path, then find your determination. Bring your ego to bear. The road of fate thins like a waning tide. There won't be much room to walk by your side.
I thought I told you that it was best for me to be alone. Leave me be. Why? Is it that you care for me? That simply isn't true. You'll be perfectly fine without me. Find someone else to rely on. I thought I told you that it was best for me to be alone. Leave me be.